Galaxy. Ah, my elbow.
Dude, that's what it feels like to fly across the galaxy.
Let's talk about it. What does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner? Ahoy there, YouTube. We're back again for another Thoughts in the Corner with my good friend Adam.
Hey.
And we're talking about Galaxy Trucker from Czech Games Edition. This is for 2 to 4 players, ages 8+. Take it 30 minutes to play. Now, Galaxy Trucker was a very, very popular game. Came in a big box, tons of expansions, which Adam will probably talk a little bit more. However, last year, they decided to make it into this much smaller box while still trying to capture as much of the gameplay as they could. And they have a lot of expansion content in there. But the basic gist is you're going to create a ship, and then your ship is going to get destroyed. But I'm going to let Adam talk about it because he really likes Galaxy Trucker.
So you got your little ship map. You take turns, or you don't take turns. You're all working at the same time, trying to frantically build a ship. Make it as best you can to collect as much resources and gain as much gold or coins as you can. You want it to be pretty at the end. There's going to be stuff, meteors, pirates, all kinds of stuff attacking you, destroying your ship in various ways.
Gaining cargo, picking up cargo along the way.
You're making money, and you do that for 3 rounds. It gets progressively harder, progressively bigger ship. Yeah, that's pretty much Galaxy Trucker.
So the basic flow of the game breaks down into 2 very separate games. The first one is completely a puzzle game, where you are going to try and puzzle together how you're going to make the ship and how you're going to have enough space to hold your crew and hold your cargo and have guns and hold rockets. And then the one where all that goes to hell. And
you get to the end and you're like, oh, well, I didn't put any shields on the ship, and I don't have any batteries to power those anyway.
So I'm going to ask you, you're obviously a big Galaxy Trucker fan. What did you think about the new edition of the game?
I mean, I thought it was fine. It has a lot of cool stuff in it. Definitely, like, if you want to get into Galaxy Trucker, it's a great gateway thing. It's kind of like the base game of the previous one. I don't see anything in here that it's like, oh wow, that's a huge change. Is the thing.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. I think they just wanted a smaller box.
Of it. Yeah, for sure. But like, because I have all the expansions of the old one, like it is a huge box, but it also has like giant boards for different ships. Like this one has 3 different ships in it. I forget. I have like 6 or 8 different ships in the original one. So I mean, yeah, it's good for what it is. It doesn't have as much as the original one with all the expansions.
What's the original size Galaxy Trucker box? Just
I have no idea because I bought the big box.
You bought the big box.
Yeah, whatever it is, the Big Bang box or what, I don't know what they called it.
Okay.
Straight from the get-go.
So this, obviously, if I asked you if you wanted a new collection, you would say no.
No,
however,
because it's the same thing.
If you didn't have that big box, would you want this?
Yeah. Or I would give this as a gift.
Okay. And this is reasonably priced as well. I mean, look at the size of this. Because I will say, one thing I want to, like, this feels like a good chunk of game in this box. And this is a hefty box.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of components going on here. Now, I will also say, I was not the biggest fan of Galaxy Trucker. And I saw the light tonight. I think I am a fan of this game because it's just, you have to go into it not caring that everything's going to get destroyed.
You know what? I take that back. I probably would take this because if someone has not played Galaxy Trucker, I would get this out before I get the other one out because that one already has everything mixed into it.
It does. I think that's part of the reason why I
jump it to why you didn't like it because it was so much all at once, and to take all those components apart would have just been taken forever.
I think that's a really great point because I specifically remember there was just because when you're constructing your ship, it's hard to like ask questions because everybody else is just like, oh, you got this, and they're like, wait, what does this do? Or what's that do? And then So at the end of the day, I thought this was a really interesting choice by CGE to go smaller on the reprint, and I think it pays off. I think it works.
That's good.
So there you go, Galaxy Trucker from CGE. If you are an old fan of Galaxy Trucker, there's no need to get this really.
Unless you need another copy to bring people into it.
But if you're newer, I do recommend checking this one out. I think it's a very interesting and unique game. There's not another game that I can say that feels like this game.
Not at all.
No. So
nowhere even close.
Galaxy Trucker New Edition, I think they crushed it on this. I like the components. The rules were solid. Player reference was good. Yeah, go give this one a whirl if you've not played Galaxy Trucker. Also, there's an app that you can try it out. I think completely free as well. They promote it on the side of the box, so you can try it before you buy it.
The app's really good as well.
Yeah, there you go. So Galaxy Trucker, the new edition from CG. It looks like it might be a cup of tea. Be sure to check this one out. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. Let's try to reach 10,000 subscribers. Celebrate my 10-year anniversary of making YouTube content. And in the comments below, let me know if you could be a trucker. Well, I mean, you can be a trucker. All right. If you were a trucker, where would you cut corners? I don't know why that's in my head. All right, where are you cutting corners?
Am I physically cutting corners here?
No, I mean,
where would I lose? Where would I?
All right, I'll give you an example. My dad used to cook the books so that he could drive more.
Oh yeah,
and then he would be done.
They don't
earlier.
do that anymore because they have like GPS tracking and stuff.
Oh Jesus! Thanks.
It's difficult to cut the corners anymore as a truck driver. And you just go broke.
This question sucks. Goodbye. This video is brought to you by all of my amazing Patreon supporters, and I would love it if you would join their ranks and have your name immortalized in the end of many of my videos for the end of time. But consider for only $1 a month, and as always, thanks for stopping by.